Lisa is with us in New York. Hi, Lisa. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, Dave. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
I have a question. I am going to be 42 on Sunday, and I have about 52,000 in savings, 18,000 of which is for an emergency fund. I'm debt free. My annual income is about 57,000 a year. I live in New York City, so it sounds like a lot, but I have a roommate, so it's difficult. Here's my question. I'm being told I have about $400 a month left over that I've been putting toward a down payment on an apartment. Mm-hmm. And I'm being told now to sort of abandon that goal and start saving for retirement because at the moment I only have about $20,000 in a retirement account, and I'm behind. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what direction to go. I feel like I'm about $25,000 or so away from a down payment for a place in New York City, mm-hmm. but I could move someplace for a cheaper housing at some point. In which case, what I have would do the trick for 20% down. Mm-hmm. I just wanted your advice on that in terms of do I abandon everything and start saving for retirement now, or do I keep heading toward my down payment goal first?
When you say New York City, do you mean Manhattan?
Queens. It'll be Queens.
Yeah.
Manhattan's out of the question.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking on 57 grand.
No, not going to happen.
Yeah, that's your income, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So basically, you're telling me you got about 35,000 saved now, about 34,000 if you use 18 as your emergency fund number, right?
Correct.
And that's not enough to do a down payment today.
No. The minimum is about a $200,000 place.
Yeah, you can. You wouldn't be putting 20% down, but you could get into something.
I could, but I always thought 20% down was that or don't do it kind of thing.
Not with me, but it is on a first home. It's wise, and the reason is you avoid the PMI, the private mortgage insurance.
Okay.
And that costs you about $75 a month per 100,000 borrowed. So if you're doing a $200,000 deal, it's $150 a month, $1,800 a year that is gone. So it's like paying another a quarter of a point or half a point in interest rates, what it amounts to, for not having a big enough down payment. So, if you want to go ahead and buy and do a 15-year fixed and have your payment no more than a fourth of your take-home pay, including the PMI, and then drop the PMI off later, that's fine. If you want to save up for a while longer, that's fine. Another $25,000 at the rate of $400 a month, which is $5,000 a year, is going to take you 5 more years.
It's too long, right?
It's longer than I want. I'd like to see, if you want to save for another 2 or 3 years and really go crazy and save even more than what you're saving now per month and do it for 2 or 3 more years, that's fine. And then say, that's when I'm going to start my retirement. So I'm guessing whoever's telling you this is probably the person selling you retirement stuff.
No, it's friends.
Okay.
It's a couple of different friends who just mean well and,
well,
what have you.
I want you to get started on retirement. I want you to get started on a house. I like both ideas. And if you can get to the house soon enough to not mess up your retirement, you're fine. And soon enough, in my mind, is 2 or 3 more years.
Okay, so I'm not super late, especially given I'll be throwing about $700 or $800 a month at it once I start doing it.
You ought to be doing more than that. You ought to be saving 15% of your household income into retirement.
We're talking about gross, right?
Yeah, of your gross into retirement.
Into a Roth.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so
and if you do that from age 45 to age 65, you'll retire with dignity and a paid-for house because you'll be on a 15-year fixed on the house, and the house will be paid for.
Gotcha.
So we have a 20-year game plan starting from age 45. You're 42 right now. Did I do all that right?
Yep.
Yep. And so you'll be fine if you do that. The trick is to not just lollygag along and not have a plan for both.
I understand.
And I think that's probably where your friends are kind of messed up because they're just looking at one of these things. Because, if you don't save up and buy for a house and you went with their plan, you say, okay, I'm going to pile everything into retirement starting right now. I'm never going to buy a house?
Yeah.
Well, that's a dumb plan.
That's basically it. That stinks. That breaks my heart.
Well, it's a dumb plan, too.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, buying a house is a smart plan as part of your overall plan. So to say never buy a house and save for retirement because you're 42, well, that's dumb.
I agree.
So so your friends are dumb is what I'm saying.
All
I
right.
guess I should rephrase that. Their advice was dumb.
They meant well. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the call.